Hi everyone, a very good evening to all of you who's watching this video. I hope my audio and video is clear. Just let me know in the comment section whether my audio and video is clear. I welcome you all to this Viewpoint 360 session that we do every Sunday at 9 p.m. So every Sunday I give you one question to write down an answer and you can share the answer with me. The Google form link is provided in the comment section. वहाँ पे you can submit your answer. So last time I gave you a question related to the middle income trap, right? And you had to write down an answer related to it and submit that to me. So our Viewpoint 360 session is conducted every Sunday at 9 p.m. and the major agenda is that I give you a long answer question. This is very very important and that long answer question is always current based. So there's always a probability of such kind of questions to come in the examination, and that is why the exam like questions are given to you in the live session. Good evening, Muskan, Shubham, Bala, Bhakti. Very good evening to all of you. Good evening, Mukund. Mukund, I did not receive your answer this time. Have you not written? I feel sad that I have not received your answer. है ना? You have always been the one. Even if I didn't have any answer, I had your answer always. है ना? Anyway, uh, chalo then let's begin with our session. And again, I hope my audio and video is clear. Bhakti, you tell me, is my audio and video clear? Chalo. Acha, before I begin, if you want to download this YouTube class PDF, you can do it from the Olive Board app. Just go to the courses section, go to the YouTube class PDFs folder section, and from here you can download. The PDF. Okay. All right, chalo. Now let's look at the question that I gave you last time. What is the question first of all? It is related to middle income gap. What is the middle income trap as identified by the World Bank? Analyze India's current position and the three eyes strategy proposed to avoid this trap. Now, I have a question first of all for all of you. Can anyone explain me what is this middle income trap? What is the meaning of this middle income trap? What are we referring to over here? You might have read the news articles related to this. World Bank has identified this middle income trap for most of the developing nations. What has the World Bank said? That the developing nations, most of the nations, they are trapped in this middle income. They are trapped in a situation which is known as a middle income trap, and they are not able to escape this trap and reach the high income status. They are not able to do this. So the reasons we're going to talk about the reasons, we're going to talk about the current position of India, where does India stand, what is this three eye strategy in order to get out of this. Right. So my question to all of you is that what do you mean by this middle income trap? Can anyone tell this to me? Mukund, Bhakti, Shubham, Muskan, can anyone explain this middle income trap to me? अच्छा मुकुंद सिंह नो मैम अभी 8:30 याद आया कि आंसर था ऊपर से ये लास्ट ईयर की रिपोर्ट का है तो सोचा इसको स्किप कर देता हूँ बट all right okay mukund there's no problem but this middle income trap this is in news articles आए हैं इससे related that is why I have made a question related to this so nobody wants to tell me what is the middle income trap. Nobody knows what is the middle income trap. And has anyone heard of this three eyes strategy, which is basically related to innovation? All right, so just write down in the comment section what do you mean by the middle income trap. Until then, let's understand that how do you have to do the answer writing, especially for those who are new here. The first step is that you have to highlight the keywords. Whenever you're reading the question, highlight the keywords. For example, in this question, middle income trap is the keyword first of all. Second, analyze India's current position. And thirdly, the three eyes strategy. These are the three keywords. That means in your answer, you have to focus on these three things that we have mentioned in our that we have highlighted in our question. Second comes the content that you have to write, and for that you have to have enough knowledge and the meaning of the middle income trap. You need to know the meaning of the middle income trap, and obviously the 3I strategy that will form the content of your answer. Then comes the structure of your answer. So, structure means you have to divide the answer into three parts: introduction, body, and conclusion. Okay, so introduction, you can start off with what is the meaning of middle income trap. Then you can talk about the situation, the international situation, India's situation. You can talk about the 3I strategy, right? And at the end, write a sound conclusion, which should be in the form of way forward, which should end in a positive note, right? And the last thing comes is the speed of your answer writing. How fast you're able to write the answer. Right? These are the aspects that you have to focus on while you do answer writing. Now, before I show the model answer, let me take a look at the answers that you guys have written. I have received a few answers today. So let's take a look at the answer. Just let me know whether my screen is visible to you or not. This is Dhairya Prajapati's answer. First, we have Dhairya Prajapati's answer. Let's take a look at this. So, let me know in the comment section whether the screen is visible or not. So, Mukund says that it means low income se middle mein aa gaya hai but struggles to enter into the advanced economy. Very good, Mukund. The middle income trap is a situation where a country that has successfully grown from low income to middle income status fails to make a transition to the higher income status. Absolutely correct, Jin. Jin, what's your name? Is your name Jin only? So that is absolutely correct, Mukund and Jin. Now let me first see the answer of Dhairya Prajapati. If you are watching this live session, then just let me know in the comment section if you are there. You had to write this answer in about 10 in about 400 words, which is of 10 marks question. So you've started off your answer with the definition that the middle income trap, as identified by the World Bank, refers to a situation where a country that has achieved middle income status struggles to transition to high income status. Absolutely correct. Often due to loss of competitiveness in both low wage manufacturing and high value added innovation. Okay, absolutely correct. बिल्कुल करेक्ट. अच्छा, भक्ति प्रजापति इज धैर्य प्रजापति. ओके ओके ओके. So धैर्य प्रजापति is Bhakti's brother. So this answer is of Bhakti. Okay okay Bhakti. This often happens around 10% of the US per capita income, or about $8,000. A level where initial drivers of growth like low cost. Absolutely correct. Very good introduction. To the point, Bhakti. Clear and crisp. Then you've talked about India's current position, because they have asked to analyze India's current position. So very good. India is currently classified as a lower middle income country by the World Bank. A 2024 World Bank's report identifies India as one of over 100 countries that may face serious obstacles in transitioning to high income status. That is why this was in news, that India के लिए India is targeted कि हो सकता है कि India might face this issue of middle income trap. India faces a challenge. और यहाँ पे ए नहीं आएगा. India faces challenges like income inequality, infrastructure deficits. Okay, very good. So, but it has several pathways to overcome this trap. अच्छा, अब ये वाला overcoming this trap वाला जो है, यहाँ पे आपको इसको अलग heading बनानी है भक्ति. ठीक है, make a different heading for this, because that will be better, because they won't, they might not read this entire thing, है ना, तो वो एकदम से ये point पे jump कर देंगे after reading this. ठीक है, आफ्टर रीडिंग ऐसे करके दिल फटाफट से शिफ्ट टू दिस, इधर लीव अ स्पेस ओवर हियर और गिव अ डिफरेंट हेडिंग. ठीक है, तो इन्वेस्ट इन इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, बैलेंस ग्रोथ, एनहांस competitiveness, boost innovation and development. Then 3I strategy to avoid this trap: investment, infusion, innovation. Okay, and then you've ended the answer. The middle income trap is a development challenge where countries struggle to transition from middle income to high income status, often due to loss of competitiveness. अब देखो, in your conclusion also you have written the same thing that you have written in your introduction. So avoid writing the same thing again and again. ठीक है, avoid writing the same thing again and again, Bhakti. ठीक है. हाँ कोई बात नहीं, बट ये आपका जो कंक्लूजन है इट इज सेम जो आपने इंट्रोडक्शन में लिख दिया है, एंड इट शुड नॉट बी सेम, ठीक है। ये आपने कंक्लूजन डिफरेंट देखना है। जस्ट लुक एट द मॉडल आंसर जो मैं अभी लेकर आऊंगी, ठीक है। उसके बाद जस्ट चेक इट आउट एंड ऐड, डू सम एडिशन सब्ट्रैक्शंस, ठीक है। चलो, नेक्स्ट वी हैव आंसर ऑफ जिनीश, जिनीश Rajendran. Are you watching the video live right now, Jinish? Just let me know in the comment section. Very good. First of all, I applaud both of you for writing the answer. Very good. Good effort. ठीक है. So you also started off with the introduction about middle income trap situation. ठीक है, definition लिख दिया आपने, and आपने recent World Bank report की बात भी की of 2024, the middle income trap. It has highlighted challenges faced by over 100 countries. So your introduction is crisp and clear, Rajendran. ठीक है. Then India's current position, very good. India is placed among 100 countries, including China, at risk of falling into the middle income trap. Okay, so there's low per capita income, aging population, technological advancement is less. Prevalence of micro enterprises are the findings. ठीक है, so you've basically written about India's current stance, and then you've talked about the 3I strategy: investment, infusion, innovation, and last introduction. India stands at a lower middle income country, need continued investment complemented by greater technology, ठीक है, by strengthening education, skill competitiveness, ठीक है. Very good conclusion, introduction, conclusion, very good. And the answer is also crisp. Very good. There are some changes that you can make in the content part. So Janice, just look at the answer, the model answer that I am going to show here in class. आप उसको एक बार देखना, and whatever changes you can make, whatever extra things that you think is not mentioned in your answer, just check it out and add it in your answer. All right. Fine, Janish. If you are watching this live, then I hope my evaluation has helped you. Chalo. Now let's move on to the answer that I have made for you. The answer that we have on board for you. Now, see, again, I'm telling you that the answer that I display is not a perfect answer, but it is a model answer. Every answer can be unique. Everyone might have a different way of answering, and that is absolutely correct. Okay, every kind of answer is absolutely fine. Every answer can be a good answer. It's just that you have to cover the most important factors. Okay, and in this class, I do not try to bring in the proper format of the answer. Like, format is going to be there, but it's not that I'm going to cover it in 400 words only, because our motive is to also understand the current affair. Right? So, this class motive is not only to understand how to write the answer, but to also cover current affairs. Okay, ji? So, how you can start your answer? You can start that the World Bank's World Development Report of 2024 has issued a serious warning about a prevalent middle income trap which could stall the growth of over 100 countries, including India, preventing them from achieving high income status. So, if you see over here, it's not just you have to just start off with the middle income trap. One way is that you can start your answer with the definition of middle income trap, which most of the students would do, but you can also start your answer with the news that that is there, or the topic that is being highlighted, or the current affair that is being highlighted, and then you can add this classification of the categories. Now they're talking about middle income, but what if I don't know what is this middle income classification, what is this higher income classification? So in your introduction part, you can talk about the middle income trap. That is one way. The second way is you can you start your answer with the news or the current affair, and then you can start off, for example, they're talking about the middle income trap, so you can talk about the classification which World Bank has brought in, the classification according to World Bank, or as defined by World Bank for financial year 25, related to the categories. So, according to World Bank, if you are earning less than, if the GDP is less than $145, you're a low income country, less than or equal to. You are a lower middle income country if your GDP or income is between 1146 to 4515 dollars. You're a middle income country wherein 4516 to 14,005 dollars के बीच में your income lies. You're a high income if your per capita income of the country is above $14,005. And 100 over 100 countries are now stuck in the middle income trap. which includes major developing economies like Brazil, China, India, Turkey. And since 1990s, only 34 middle income economies attained high income status. This is also, so you can start your answer with this statement also, that since 1990s, only 34 middle income economies attained high income status. And that is why the World Bank has highlighted in its recent report of the World Development Report of 2024 about the middle income trap, which could stall the growth of over 100 economies including India. Then you can write down the statement or the explanation related to middle income trap. This is going to give your answer a different view, because most of the students are going to start the answer with the middle income trap. But you can make your answer unique, more appealing if you change the dynamics of the answer, like is done by in this question over here. I hope this thing is clear to you. So, what is middle income trap? It is a systemic slowdown in economic growth that occurs when a country's initial growth drivers have been exhausted. So, middle income trap is a systemic slowdown in economic growth, which occurs when a country's initial growth drivers have been exhausted. Then you can give, a news like in the global context, middle income countries are a significant group, housing 75% of world's population, but contributing only about 38% to the global GDP. And why do countries get trapped? What is the reason? The major reason is diminishing returns on investment. Now, if you use these kind of terms, your answer will become very, very unique, because right now everybody has written a very generic answer and everybody will write a generic answer. But you can add statements like primary reason is diminishing returns on investment. And what do you mean by diminishing returns on investment? That when you do some investment, the returns that you receive decline over a period of time, while initial investments in basic infrastructure yield huge gains. Simply adding more of the same capital produces smaller returns once a country reaches the middle income status. So, beshak you are focusing on infrastructure development, but initially they might give you big returns, huge gains, but over a period of time, they are going to produce and give smaller returns. And what are the factors that make it difficult to escape the middle income trap? Are high debt. If you have taken high debt, your debt burden is very, very high. Your debt burden is very high of the country, that will lead you to be stuck in this middle income trap, because whatever you are earning, you are basically putting towards interest payments. You are paying off the interest only. So you remain in that trap only. Secondly, aging population is a factor. Right now, our demographic dividend is very high, and we are a low income country. Till the time we reach a middle income country, our population is going to age. Tariff and non tariff barriers against them. So, there are huge tariff and non tariff barriers. For example, you can talk about the US tariffs only right now. Around 50% tariffs on Indian goods. Heavy dependence on natural resources. Focusing on agriculture sector a lot. Sluggish growth. All these are reasons which trap an economy in the middle income category. ठीक है? Now, where does India stand? What is India's current position? Current position of India. So, India is facing a significant risk of falling into this trap. India is currently a lower middle income economy. As of 2022, its income per person was only 3.1% of the US income. And a serious warning has been issued by the World Bank. The World Bank report cautions that if India continues with the old growth model, its journey to becoming a rich country would be extremely slow. It estimates that it could take India nearly 75 years to reach even a quarter of the US GDP, which is a huge problem. Which is a huge problem. Alright? Which is a very big problem. That means we need a new growth model. So the way forward is this 3I strategy, and this 3I strategy is based on Joseph Schumpeter's theory. So in economics, we understand Joseph Schumpeter's theory, which is completely based on innovation. So he was an economist who, discussed the role of innovation. Okay, so those who are from economics background, you would obviously know what is the Schumpeterian theory. For those who don't know, then go and read about Schumpeter's economics. So Schumpeterian economics, which aims at growth through innovation. So Schumpeter focuses on the innovation aspect, that growth with innovation is going to sustain definitely. Okay? So firstly, he says that there's phase one, wherein you are a part of the lower income category. So he says that in the first phase, the policy should focus exclusively on increasing the investment. The first phase may increase the investment. Second phase may, which is your lower middle income phase. Here the countries must add the infusion of foreign technologies. Just do not keep on investing in the same old techniques or same old model. Rather than that, focus on the infusion of foreign technologies. It is not enough to simply import technology. Do not just import technology. Your policies must ensure that it is actively adopted at the ground most level and diffused throughout the domestic economy. And the report places India currently in this phase. So India is in the lower middle income category, and that is why we need to move away from the old growth model. We need to focus on bringing in new kind of technology, and also not only bringing in new technology, but also penetrating it to the lowermost sections of the society. Then comes phase 3, which is the upper middle income. Here, in this case, the strategy must evolve to balance investment, infusion, and innovation, which is the 3I strategy. So, firstly, is your investment. Phase 1 is in the low income category, which focuses on infusion. Second is the lower middle income. First is your investment. First phase is investment, which is done in phase one when you are a low income category country. When you are a lower middle income category, you need to focus on infusion of technology, new technology to the grassroots levels. And the third phase three is the upper middle income category, which focuses on innovation. This is the advanced stage wherein the countries must transition from being technology borrowers. So now you don't have to borrow technology. Second phase, maybe you already borrowed technology from outside. But now you have to become innovator and bring your own innovative and new technology, which will actively push the global technology frontier. So you have to start leading this sector. This is the 3I strategy, which is based on Schumpeterian economics. So you can add this in your answer. Your answer is going to be so much better. Right now, I don't think anybody has Bhakti and Jignesh, I think, huh? You've not added this kind of discussion in your answer. And if you add this, your answer is going to be so much better. And more, what do you say? More impactful, more creative, and more knowledge based, fact based. Right. All right. So this is the phase 3, which is the upper middle income phase. Then you can add some lessons from international case studies. This is, completely for your reference. You can add or may not add. It depends on you. ठीक है? So the case studies of South Korea and Chile demonstrates that escaping the trap required a powerful interventionist state that directed the private sector activities towards national economic goals, and that is what we should also do. We need to use private sector activities, but towards national economic goals. We need to harness the potential of the private sector towards the nation's economic goals. ठीक है? If we talk about South Korea, the state actively directed its private conglomerates towards an aggressive export driven manufacturing model, rewarding successful firms and allowing unsuccessful ones to fail. Its per capita income grew from $1,200 in 1960 to $33,000 by the end of 2023. So you can see what a remarkable shift, what a remarkable performance South Korea has displayed. Right? Then you can take the example of Chile also. The state successfully intervened in its natural resource sector, such as the salmon industry, through targeted government support. ठीक है? And at the end, you can give uh, 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 The conclusion that India is currently in the 2I phase. Escaping the middle income trap requires a strategic shift from merely accumulating capital to actively ensuring the infusion and widespread adoption of technology. So, we are still in the infusion stage, but we need to adopt this infusion stage very comprehensively so that we are not trapped and we move on to the third stage of innovation. Right. So, for India, currently in the 2I phase, escaping the middle income trap requires a strategic shift from merely accumulating capital to actively ensuring the infusion and widespread adoption of technology throughout its economy, paving the way for future innovation. ठीक है? सुनील, आई एम गुड, हाउ आर यू? हाँ, सो मुकुंद सिंह, ऊपर से एआई को भी अभी आना था, है ना? एग्जैक्टली exactly. ठीक है. सो दैट इज ऑल व्हाट आई वांटेड टू डिस्कस विद यू. इसी तरह से आप अपना आंसर लिख सकते हैं. इंट्रोडक्शन, फिर बॉडी, फिर कंक्लूजन. ठीक है. आई होप दिस इज क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू. इफ देयर इज एनी डाउट, यू कैन आस्क मी इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. And till then, I'm going to read out this question that I have for you for the next viewpoint session. Write down this question and I will share the Google form link with you in the comment section. Please send your answer over there. Apart from that, if anyone wants to connect with me beyond this session, Mannat Educator is my Telegram handle. You can connect with me over there. Okay? Chalo, let's look at the question over here for your next viewpoint session. The question is that explain how the fiscal health index can be used as a tool for assessing the fiscal performance of states in India. यही थी ना news a few days back. In what way would it encourage the states to adopt prudent and sustainable fiscal policies? This is a question for 15 marks, 600 words. Write down the answer in the comment. Write down your answer and attach it in the comment section in the Google form. ठीक है? And for those of you who are watching this video, do let me know whether you have heard about this fiscal health index and what do you mean by the fiscal health index. Write down in the comment section what is this fiscal health index and do you know about this fiscal health index. Comment, do attach a comment in the comment section. Okay. All right, everyone. So this is the question that I have for you for the next class. I want you guys to write down and share your answer with me. All right. Apart from that, we have this RBI Grade B 2025 complete course for both phase 1 and phase 2, wherein everything, all classes, physical books, monthly magazines, along with mock tests will be available for all of you. You can enroll if you are preparing for RBI Grade B. All right. And if you want to take up, the course, you have flat 56% off right now on the special occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi. So you can avail the all-in-one regulatory exam subscription if you want. Okay. All right, so that is all from my side. Thank you so much to all of you. I hope you liked the session. I hope you've understood, the session today, and I hope this session was beneficial for you, fruitful for you. We are going to bring in such sessions, and for those of you who are new here, we are going to, keep covering this session every Sunday at 9 p.m. I want you guys to write an answer and share your answer with me so that we can have a more comprehensive class and so that all of you can practice and score well in your examination. Okay. हाँ, डिटेल में पढ़ना पड़ेगा FHI को absolutely, मुकुंद. ठीक है. Dia says, right now I'm in final year of college, so I plan for this exam. Okay, so you're asking me, Dia, please connect with me on Telegram. If you're not a part of the Telegram group, then please connect with me. We can discuss it over that. ठीक है, Mannat Educator is my Telegram handle. Just connect with me over there. Name of my group is Economics with Mannat Educator. Just be a part of that, okay? हाँ भक्ति, एग्जैक्टली, आई विल रिकॉग्नाइज यू ऑलवेज मुकुंद. ठीक है, आपकी डीपी मुझे याद है क्या है अभी जो लगी हुई है ना. ठीक है, डोंट डोंट चेंज दैट एंड आई विल नॉट. या चलो. यस दिया, मन्नत एजुकेटर, जस्ट टाइप मन्नत एजुकेटर एंड यू कैन कनेक्ट विद मी ऑन टेलीग्राम. ओके. All right, so thank you so much to all of you. I hope you're going to study and write an answer for next time. And good night to all of you. Acha, tomorrow 8 a.m. we are going to have the live mint analysis session. So I hope you guys are going to attend that as well. Okay, we're going to do MCQs, we're going to link the static and current portion, and we're going to do very good amount of news and current affairs, which will be really beneficial from your exam point of view. So see you at 8 a.m. tomorrow, Monday. All right, chalo. Thank you and good night, all of you. See you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Bye bye.